Alright everybody, I just wanted to cover my third AR build. Now I know I mentioned in my last video about my lower. If you haven't heard about the point blank range video, I told you guys in that video that I bought this lower for $45 plus tax at the point blank gun range. So that really made it that really made this lower get put together, because that's the main part. Not only that, this lower was built for less than $125, and that's everything you see right here: the A2 buttstock, the lower parts kit, the Anderson lower. Now that I just want to let you guys know this, because you can build an AR super cheap. And if you're just the type of person that doesn't really care what parts you're using, as long as it gets built, that's how I feel about it. Most parts are mil spec anyway. As long as it says mil spec, it's okay. It's fine. I don't really care as long as it gets built. That's all I worry about. As long as the parts fit. This gun, or this lower, is the, like I said, Anderson lower with the DPMS parts kit and the A2 buttstock. Now, like I said, $45 flat plus tax for the lower. The parts kit from DPMS, I think, ran about $40 or so. I think I got it like on clearance or discount somewhere. It's been a while ago. I've had it put away for a while, and I just got it out since I seen these lowers, like I said, at that gun shop. Really low priced. And then I had my A2 buttstock from one of my previous AR builds a couple years ago. I had it laying in the closet. So yeah, I mean, it's more affordable, I believe, to build your own AR. That I'm not saying, if you have the knowledge to build it and you can follow instructions, it should be a piece of cake. But because I still see a lot of people go out when a lot of gun shops or gun stores or department stores have ARs on clearance or on sale. A lot of people wait in line for them. Like, there was a guy, when I went to go pick up this lower, was looking for a certain AR. I think it was the Ruger 5.56, and come to find out, the store that I was at ran out of them at the point blank range. And so yeah, I mean, and they were wanting like $750 for it on sale. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me. Because this lower, like I said, complete lower, less than $125. I mean, that's ridiculous. And I can go to certain online stores that I shop at: Sportsman's Guide, Sportsman's Warehouse, Gelati International, all of them good online stores. I get my AR parts from. So I think you can build your own AR for less than, I'm going to say, at least less than $400. And it's all mil spec. There's no difference. I mean, to me, you're paying for the name. If you're wanting a gun that functions, and I'm not saying that the only good thing about the name brand guns like Ruger, Sig, who make DPMS, Armalite, Colt, all them name brand AR-15 makers, the only thing that they're charging you for, because everybody makes these mil spec guns, but the real reason why they're charging a little more is because they've actually test fired the gun, they head spaced it, they've done all the calculations, all the torquing, all that good stuff for you. That's the only bad side about making your own AR, or building your own, I should say. You have to know how much to torque the barrel down. If you build a collapsible lower, castle nut, torque poundage, all that good stuff. And then you got to buy the tools on top of it to do all that stuff, which I already have. It's no big deal. But once you get into the ball game, you're in it for life, basically. So, like I said, you can build an AR-15 if you really want to for around the $400 price point. Like I said, this one right here, this lower is less than $125. I have less than $125 invested in this. I remember when a couple years ago, the cheapest lower, complete lower you can find was around the $225 mark. So I basically beat that price by $100. Now, I'm not saying these are the best parts, but it works. I mean, look, it's a functional lower. Safety's off. It's in the cock position. Fires. Safety on. Doesn't do anything. Buffer tube works. Everything works. Detent takedown springs, or takedown pins, they lock. All this stuff. It ain't like it's a cheaper build or anything like that. Or I mean, not cheaper build. It's not like it's cheaper parts. It's mil spec, military specifications. There's no difference. I mean, if you go out and buy a military spec rifle, why wouldn't you not build it yourself? I mean, that's what I don't get. Why would you spend an extra $300-400 that's an already built gun when it only takes about probably as long as as long as filling out the FFL sheet to build one of these, basically, if you done one. Now, your first time, yeah, I'd say maybe half hour to an hour. Just depends on how quick you are picking up stuff. So, and then you save money on top of that. So, you know, that hour to hour or half hour to an hour building, you're saving a couple $100. So, and then, you know, the other only thing is you just have to wait for, if you order all this stuff online, or if you buy the, you know, all this, the lower end store, and you want to order your parts kits online and all that good stuff, you have to wait for it. So if you're in a hurry, I mean, that's, you know, you're gonna do what you want anyway with your own money. But I just recommend that if you're wanting a budget on building a rifle, excuse me, then, you know, you can actually just order these parts and build it yourself and save you a couple hundred, I mean, literally a couple $100. You know, because... Okay, I'm back. Had a phone call. As you all know, if you don't know, I record with my cell phone or smartphone because it's a really high quality camera compared to my handy cams from JVC, Varios, or whatever. But anyway, back to the topic. Like I said, you could save hundreds of dollars building your own. And, you know, you just have to shop at the right stores, you know, and know how much each part's worth, and not to actually pay the retail price for parts that are overpriced. Because that's what happens when there's mass shootings, just like the one that happened not too long ago in San Bernardino, California. You know, my heart and prayers go out to the family, but people act like idiots after the shooting. I mean, they run to the gun stores and buy guns up like it's going out of style, and you know, that's why I actually went out and bought this lower. Now, I'm not saying I'm not one of those idiots, but the reason why I bought this lower is because when shootings happen like that, you can't find anything. And it sucks because it's been an ongoing thing since Sandy Hook. Just like over the .22 ammo, it was first the 5.56 223 ammo you couldn't find, and then for some reason, like 6 months later, everybody started targeting the .22 long rifle. Why? So anyway, I mean, I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, you can actually save a couple bucks here and there if you look for the right deals and know not to overpay for certain things. So, you know, do your homework, and if you're interested in building your own AR, and you don't know and you don't want to look up any other person's YouTube channel or anything like that, I mean, I guess I could do a step-by-step video if you're interested, but there's so many videos out there. It's really simpler to watch somebody else do it than me, because I mean, I'd have to tear it apart and then put it back together, which is no big deal. But I recommend watching somebody else do it, because I'm not very good. You guys couldn't see what I'm doing with my hands. I have big hands, and small guns like this. I mean, AR-15s to me, I'm a bigger guy. They look like BB guns to me. I mean, basically, you know. So, but anyway, guys, I'm thankful you guys stuck with me with this video. Hope you watched all of it. If you want to save a couple $100, you know, that's the way to go. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.